This disclaimer image establishes the channel's mission to help busy home cooks break down complicated recipes into simple visual step-by-step guides. The legal disclaimer ensures transparency about recipe sources and viewer responsibility. Grilled Italian-style meatballs with pecorino and parmesan. Juicy, cheese-packed meatballs made with ground beef chuck and pork, loaded with a generous double dose of grated Parmesan and Pecorino Romano. Seasoned with garlic, fresh parsley, and red pepper flakes, then grilled over high heat until beautifully charred on the outside and tender within. Ready in just 30 minutes, these meatballs are perfect served alongside marinara sauce for dipping, a crowd-pleasing Italian grill classic, serves 4 to 6. Alright, let's get everything ready before we start. This recipe keeps things simple, you won't need anything fancy. For your meats, grab 1 pound of ground beef chuck and 1 pound of ground pork. The chuck is nice and fatty, which means juicy meatballs, and the pork adds a subtle sweetness. You'll also need half cup of dry breadcrumbs to help hold everything together, plus 2 large eggs as your binder. For the cheese, and this is the star of the show, you'll want half cup of grated Parmesan and half cup of grated Pecorino Romano. That's a full cup of cheese total, and trust me, it makes all the difference. For seasonings, mince up 4 cloves of garlic, chop 2 tablespoons of fresh parsley, and measure out half teaspoon of red pepper flakes for a little kick. Have your kosher salt and freshly ground black pepper nearby too. Finally, for grilling and serving, keep some olive oil handy for brushing and have your favorite marinara sauce ready for dipping. That's it, simple and straightforward. Now let's put these meatballs together. This part is easy and hands-on, literally. First, grab a large mixing bowl and add your ground beef chuck, ground pork, and dry breadcrumbs. These 3 form the foundation of your meatballs. Next, toss in all that grated Parmesan and Pecorino Romano, along with the minced garlic, chopped parsley, and red pepper flakes. Don't hold back on the cheese, it's what makes these meatballs special. Then crack your 2 eggs right into the bowl. Now get your hands in there and mix everything together until it's all evenly combined. One important tip, don't squeeze and knead the mixture too much or your meatballs can turn out tough. Just mix until you don't see any dry spots. After that, start rolling the mixture into balls about 1/2 inches across, roughly the size of a golf ball. Try to keep them uniform so they cook evenly. Line them up on a tray as you go. Finally, give every meatball a generous sprinkle of kosher salt and black pepper all over. This outer seasoning is what builds that delicious crust once they hit the grill. Done, your meatballs are ready for the fire. Time to fire up the grill and cook these beauties. Follow these steps and you'll nail it on your first try. Step 1. Light your grill. If you're using charcoal, fill a chimney starter and light it. Wait until all the coals are glowing and covered in gray ash, then pour them out and spread them evenly across the coal grate. Using a gas grill instead, just turn all burners to high. Either way, put the cooking grate on, close the lid, and let it preheat for 5 minutes. Step 2. Prep the grate and the meatballs. Use a grill brush to clean the hot grate, then oil it with a paper towel dipped in oil. Use tongs to hold it, it's hot. Now brush each meatball with olive oil. This prevents sticking and helps you get that gorgeous golden sear. Step 3. Grill them. Place the meatballs directly on the grill. Cook for about 8 minutes total, giving them roughly 2 minutes per side. The key here is patience. Let each side develop a nice char before you rotate. Don't poke or press them, just let the grill do its thing. Step 4. Rest and serve. Once they're browned all over and cooked through, transfer the meatballs to a platter and let them sit for 5 minutes. This short rest lets the juices settle back into the meat so they're extra juicy when you bite in. Serve them up with marinara sauce on the side and enjoy.